Good morning. Bringing the fire today. We are going to talk about how you are going to scale your business in the fourth quarter, which is now October, November, December, and start the arc for seven figures in 2026. This is for you. If you've been following me, you're going to love this. I'm treating you today like you're already a client. I've been given permission. Actually, I was ordered by my clients to start talking to you like this because they're like, Kim, you need to start talking to everyone like you talk to us. If you're new to me, I'm Kim Kasparian. I am the creator of Success G. I've been coaching for almost 30 years, teaching entrepreneurs, six-figure entrepreneurs, how to grow to seven without burning out, without missing their kids' baseball, football, without missing dinners, and actually doing everything they thought would take them years to be able to afford. So grab a cup of coffee. We're going to have a talk. So, why am I having this um, conversation with you? Because I know the crap my clients have been giving me and what we've been transforming and how they are doing so great. So, they said, you got to talk like this to everybody. So, this is for established business owners who have experience selling, who know their product is sellable, they do it, their clients love them. You're experiencing what we call the revenue plateau, meaning hustling was fun, but the hustle's getting old, and the more money you make, the more tired you're getting. Your calendar is full, your revenue is not quite matching the effort, and you're thinking this is getting hard. So if this is you, let me know. I'm talking to you. If you're not quite at six figures, can you listen in? Absolutely. If you're already at seven figures, you definitely need to be listening because you know it's a shit show behind the veil and you're burning your business down six or seven times. And that's especially true if you're doing it online because that's what y'all were taught. And I'm getting spicy because I'm about sick of it. Now to own my own thing, um, I had a car accident in 2018. I was always brick and mortar. I was always networking in person. I taught some people who were on online businesses, but I taught brick and mortar people who actually knew how to run a freaking business. And most of them service providers, even if they, service providers. So I've always, since like 12 years old, built businesses through relationships. That's my tried and true networking my way to seven figures. Whether I was in corporate sales, my own business, putting a medical team around my aging parents. Networking is my go-to way. Networking is my jam. Relationships is currency. Relationships is the way I teach people how to scale. So if you like the idea of building relationships that create revenue, stick around. If that's not your jam, welcome back. Welcome to Kim Kasparian, The Fire Show. This is what my clients get every single time. Now, clients come to me because they know me as the success genie. I make money appear real quick. Everyone knows me for the ability to double, triple revenue in 90 days. I'm also a business strategist who knows how to create sustainable businesses around someone's brilliance. But this is for you if you've been lurking. You know me and you know that I'm all that in a bag of chips, but here's why it means to you. We have 3 months to the end of the year, and whatever is icking on your wow can be resolved in the next 90 days. If you're under stress because the revenue isn't flowing the way you thought it would, we can fix that in 90 days. If you are tired of living in the flight or fight, right? Stressed out salesperson, stretching, chasing to get a sale, we can fix that in 90 days. You want to meet the love of your life in the next 90 days, we can do that too. What I've been struggling with, because I listen to all the freaking marketers online who are now all changing their tune now that it's not working anymore. And all of a sudden discovering, oh, mindset. I've been teaching mindset for 30 years. I've been teaching business owners how to get people to come to them and ask to work to them for 30 years. But somewhere between a car accident in 2018 and aging for two sets of parents in place, I lost my effing mind and started believing what I never knew was what I never thought was true, that marketing and creating content like it's crack is going to bring clients. Now, I can empathize that, what it's like to be an entrepreneur and, be out of your comfort zone, because I was chugging, on my way to seven figures. Car accident left me benched. I couldn't go out. I still can't go out and, function and be out and about at the same time. So my whole business is now online. And the seduction into what I call the stupid was, the only way I can make money online is to write copy. Okay. Um, the only way to make revenue in my experience, I don't care if you have a marketing budget or not, is relationships. Because over 30 years, I've been responsible for multi-million dollar territories to be built from scratch with no marketing budget, just me and my mouth. So I know it can be done. And after being on this platform for almost 7 years, relationships work a lot faster than the way you're all being taught. And this is why I'm having this conversation with you. Because if I hear one more business person cry about the debt they're in from coaching programs that didn't work out the way they want, I want to say, grow the F up. Okay. $25,000, $50,000 is not a lot to invest in a business. Businesses take money to grow. And it's okay that you spent money. It's okay that you have credit cards. I have so many people calling me, Kim, I'm concerned. Why? I have credit card debt. I need, and or the first thing I said, what are you going to do when we make the 50K? I'm going to pay off credit card debt. I'm like, no, no. If all you want to do is pay off your credit cards, do yourself a favor, get a job. It's easier. If you want to grow a business to support you and your lifestyle and maybe your next generation's lifestyle, listen up. You need to change your focus. You need to change your focus. You can change your life or your business in 90 days with these 3 steps. And if you like these 3 steps, I want you to come into my room. I'm not even selling anything today. I'm just telling you, this is the fire I'm going to be bringing in my post. This is the fire that I'm going to be bringing my lives. This is what I'm talking about in the room, because I'm tired of this is all taking too long. And everything that everyone's selling, it's not that it's a lie, but if you don't have the right foundation and you're not at the right stage of business, and most of you at 6 figures are not in the position to take advantage of all these freaking marketing classes you're taking, and nobody wants to do more work. I don't want to be, I don't know about you, but I do not want to be behind the computer more. I do not want to be like a freaking salesperson, filling my CRM. Okay. I didn't like that 20 years ago before we had all this shit. I didn't do that. So why would I be doing it now? And why should you? I want you to learn how to focus in and decide what you want, because one of the first things that my clients come to me for, they want to make money, they want this, they want that. And I'm like, why? I need to do more marketing. Why? They can't tell me why. I go, there's your freaking problem. And this is exactly how I talk to my clients. That is your freaking problem. You're crying about not having what you want. I asked you directly, what do you want? You're like, I don't know. Okay. Well, let me give you the news to the buckwheat. You can't get what you don't ask for. And you can't ask for what you don't know you want. So that's a good place to start. Now, they'll say, but I don't think I can get it. That's a secondary problem. That's a belief problem. We'll deal with that later. But until we know what it is you want, what you really, really, really want, it doesn't matter. Because I'm calling everyone out, even the mindset coaches and the strategy coaches and the marketing coaches. By itself, it means nothing. You put marketing strategy and mindset together, you got something, but only if it's related to something you really want right now. If it's something ethereal, airy fairy later, you're not moving. Because the truth is, if you wanted what you think you want, you'd have it right now. So one of the things I do with you in our coaching room is we get honest. If you don't have it, you don't want it yet. Because if you really wanted it, you'd be sitting about, how can I get it? Where can I start? What's happening is you think something else has to change before you can change. Oh, I just need to get my marketing up. I just need to get this done. I need to get all that done. No, you need to get this done. There's 3 things that you need before you can even start marketing. Ready? I'm going to tell you, and you're going to write it down. If you want more, you're going to get into my group, Business Owners Who Want to Scale, or you're going to book us a call with me and say, Kim, I like your spice. I need it. Tell me how we can work together. Because you can make an extra 50K this quarter, which will set you up to be able to enjoy the holidays without stressing out, give you money to fund the holiday hangover, which is like, New Year's to end of January, by the time you realize what the hell happened and you put the Christmas tree, the menorah down. And by the time you even know what's going on, it's March. You can have all of that funded now, okay, without working more. That's my claim to fame. And I want you to like put me to the test. All my six-figure clients who have adopted my have fun, get it done approach, within the first 2 weeks, start finding time to go back to the gym because they love it. They find time to read a book that they've been wanting to read for 3 years. And they start making money because they stop chasing sales and start focusing on their existing relationships. I can give you story after story after story from my clients who are working a full-time job with a business as a side hustle, doing have fun, get it done principles, creating 3 months of clients, which allowed her to leave her full-time job and create $150,000 in revenue within 12 months. The next year she doubled and tripled her revenue, had her team take over. She's doing her next adventure, having fun, having this business make her money. Clients come to me working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. They don't know how they're going to do less. Have fun, get it done is the method that I'm going to teach you. And just telling you, focus on fun, will get it done. That's enough to get your brain start thinking differently. Because I don't believe you need to chase success. If you're chasing success, you're doing it wrong. So the first thing you need to do is decide what you want your life to look like. Because if you're in your own business, you didn't want to work hard. You could have stayed in corporate and got better perks if that's what you wanted. You wanted a life. It's time to think about what that life looks like right now. Doesn't matter where you are, where do you want to be? And you're going to notice there's a gap. And sitting around watching free videos and downloading everyone's free shit ain't going to help you. We got to close those gaps. And the gaps are in one of four places. A, if you want more money and you don't have it, you have a mindset gap. Sorry, not sorry. Nothing's going to change until you close that gap. Second of all, most of you don't know how many hours you need to be working. I like to work 30 hours. All my seven-figure earners and six-figure earners, we work 30 hours a week. That's it. Our relationships, our duties in the business may change, but 30 hours a week. Let me keep it simple for you. That's 10 hours to market, 10 hours to sell, 10 hours to deliver your product. If you're working more than that, you're doing it wrong. You need to talk with me. Okay? There's lots of ways to market. We pick the style that works for you. You have conversations by building relationships, and those relationships bring conversations to you. And you have 10 hours to deliver your products. That's going to snap all half of you right into like, oh, whoa, only 10 hours? Yeah, only 10 hours. So that's going to help you build a business model that's realistic for you. That's going to tell you if you're going to sell one-to-one or one-to-many. And it's also going to get you to think about what are you charging, because most of you all are taking the whole revenue that you make for your business thinking it's yours, and it's not. Oh, nay, nay. Whatever you're making, only 30% of that is your personal paycheck as a business owner. Other 30% is for your business, for your overhead, your marketing, any employees, and the other 30% is the taxes and licensing fees that you pay for your state and your country. So when you look at it that way, everyone's like, oh, I'm afraid to raise my prices. Well, divide it by 3 and tell me you want to work for less than $50 an hour. Because that's what most of y'all are doing. And you're wondering why you don't have money. You're not feeling blessed. So your business, and that's why you don't have money for a team. And that's why you have debt on your credit cards, because you didn't know how to set up your business to make it work for you. So make your business work for you. How do you make your business work for you? You design it around the life you want. And the mindset is learn to train your brain that you already have it, and you start making decisions from that future place, which I can teach you. But even if you're working with somebody else, that's the goal. That's the only goal. When clients come to me, they want to go, how are we making our money? Like, yeah, we're not talking about money right now. We're not talking about money. The fastest way to make the money is not talk about the money. We're going to focus on closing the gap that's standing between you and your money. It's usually mindset. You don't know how money works. You don't know how money's created. You have all these false beliefs. We got to unlearn. We got to get you to unlearn what you learned. And they're like, I just need to decide. Yeah. And you just need to just say that I'm ready for it now and feel what it's like to have the money. Yeah. And then I get ideas on how I want to grow my business. Yeah, because it's your business, not mine. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're going to tell me what you want, and then I'm going to show you how to build it. Now, why is this so powerful? Because I know all of you guys are out chasing sales, wondering where your next check's going to come from, where your next client is going to come from. Even though you're making money, there's always gaps, in your revenue. You get 1 month high, 1 month low. And I've got permission to share this. One of my clients was like, Kim, I'm short $4,000. I said, okay. And she was, starting to get, I go, listen, we don't need to do all this. Tell me when you want your money. She's like, I want it right now. I said, okay, then let's deal with what's between you and your money. We had a mindset conversation. She had certain beliefs. She was resisting certain things. It was a messy session, right? She didn't want to cry. I said, we got to get to the root of this. If you cry, you cry. She let it all out. Actual coaching, guys, not watching freaking videos and playing tic-tac-toe on a worksheet. No, we actually coached. It was just like, Kim, I hate crying. I'm like, well, get over it. The more you cry, the more money you make. Literally an hour later, she's like, Kim, I just got a call. I go, okay, great. She goes, a client needs concierge service for her mother. I'm going tomorrow. I said, awesome. And she's like, I never thought about focusing on concierge. She was making it very clear her money had to come a certain way. I said, what if it doesn't need to come a certain way? What if it can come just anyway? We opened that up in the coaching conversation. And then all of a sudden someone called and said, listen, I need something she wasn't even thinking of. She's like, yeah, I'll be happy to do concierge. Concierge is where she travels to her clients. They sat down, they figured out what the mom needed. She needs, a couple months of services at least. Long story short, by the end of the weekend, she created her $4,000 shortfall. She's like, Kim, it just came. I'm like, no shit. This is the way it works. Because she got honest about what she wanted and what she didn't. She cleared the fear and stopped telling herself it couldn't happen because it didn't happen. It could, because it wasn't happening the way she thought. She has great relationships. They trust her, know her. They called her with the mother, right? Like you don't just send anybody, your mother, to anybody. And then on Monday, she started to get more clients coming in her door. She didn't chase anybody. This is how we do it. And we plan in advance. If you want to make 50K or 100K, whatever you want to make in a 90-day period. And this is why I'm telling you, for six-figure business owners who want to go to 7, you've already made 50K. It's not out in the realm of possibilities for you, but you may never have done it in a 3-month period. Once you do that, your brain is going to go, oh. And if you're making 100 grand right now, 50K times 4 is what? $200,000. All we're talking about is doubling what you did. Not a big stretch for you, Miss Superstar, Mr. Superstar. Once you do 2, we can do 4. Once we can do 4, 8's not a problem. 8 to 1.2 or 1.6. See? And you get to train your brain. The first step is train your brain that that's possible. Second, you've got to look down and say, how would I create this? Most of you guys are creating too many offers. It's too much time. It's too much work. One offer, one signature offer, have a downsell and upsell maybe. And that's it. From there, you'll figure out who that person, because there's somebody looking for that offer who's already made the decision to buy, and you get to decide how you want to get in front of them. That's what I call a roadmap, and that's what I teach. All right, I want to teach you. But I'm going to start bringing snippets. This is a little bit, 20 minutes, but I promised my clients that I would bring the fire. I'm promising you no more watered down copy because I'm trying to fit in. I know, because we all did. We're trying to do what we were told to do. And now the algorithm changed and it doesn't work and everyone's trying to tell you the new way, but they don't know the new way because they would have done it already. Okay. I'm telling you, I've been building businesses through recessions, through 9/11, through the credit crisis of 2008, through COVID, through car accidents. I even caught my clients saying, oh, the economy. Guess what? The economy is always going to be there. If we have a recession, do what I do. I don't participate in the recession. I never did. I started my business in a recession. I helped big companies during 9/11 because they didn't know what to do. This is what I taught them to do. Build relationships. Everything will work out. the money always flows. So this is your time. You built your business for a reason. There was a dream behind the vision. It's time to activate it. If marketing was enough to scale, you'd already be there. There's more to it. I'm inviting you to come to get to know me. Come into my room. We talk about this all the time. I invite you to my networking soirees where I'll teach you how to build relationships and mix and match you. And when you're ready, you come work with me. Okay? Not everyone's ready for me, and that's okay. I will tell you who you need to be with. Everyone needs to hitch their wagon to a star. Everyone needs someone to support them. That's what community's for. So if you need something, you do not have permission to go without. I don't care if you think you can afford it or you're not, you can't afford it. If you need it, it will come to you, and it's your job to be open to finding that solution. If this speaks to you, reach out to me, introduce yourself. Come on over to Business Owners Who Want to Scale. I'll put the link in comments. Come grow, come learn. There's 7 skills that I teach all my clients. I'm going to be teaching it in the group because I think all of you need to know about them. You can work with them on your own. You can come to me and I'll teach you how to, use them to create 7 figures. But it's time. The time is now, and I'm bringing the fire because I'm getting tired. I listen to the bullshit online and it makes me tired, and I know better. Okay. It makes me doubt, and I know better. So I'm standing up for you. We'll figure it out together. There's place for everyone at the table. And just so you guys know, as you grow and you're ready, I do introduce you to marketers. I do introduce you to financial planners. I want you to have a functional business. All right. But businesses are built on relationships, and first relationship with yourself, and then your community, and then spirit, and then community, and then you build a team in that order. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hey, kids, I call my clients kids. I did it. I delivered it. And I will continue. And I will see you in class.